The fluorescent lights of the courtroom bleached the air as the judge asked, "Any last words, Mr. Harrow?" My wife's lawyer couldn't hide his smirk. Enjoy starting over with nothing. Across the aisle, the diamond necklace I paid for gleamed under the recessed lights. "You should have been a better husband," she whispered, a quiet insult meant to wound. I took a breath, the taste of rage metallic on my tongue, my heartbeat as steady as a metronome. "Actually, yes," I said, rising to my feet. "I'd like to submit one final exhibit. 6 months earlier, I found a receipt. It showed a charge for 2 glasses of champagne at a hotel I had never visited. The name on the bill, Elliot Crane, was familiar. A cold wash of confirmation, not shock, ran down my spine. My stomach sank, but my mind became raised. A week later, she filed for divorce. The grounds were irreconcilable differences, and she wanted the majority of our assets. Her lawyer told mine she had documented my neglect. The word almost made me laugh. While she was busy making up excuses, I was quietly rewiring the game. I nodded through mediation, letting her believe I was apathetic. Meanwhile, my late nights were spent with private investigators, the subpoenas, and mirrored drives of her encrypted chats. The patterns appeared twice a month. Hotel suites billed to fake companies. Wire transfers from her father's trust to Elliot's fledgling supplement brand. A hidden, positive pregnancy test she had thrown away. I said nothing. Instead, I audited the company she had helped me build. I made myself dispensable, then indispensable, then invisible, transferring patents into an irrevocable Harrow Children's Foundation trust, making them safe from any marital claims. I also discreetly bought the building that housed her boutique. The rent tripled overnight, and when she complained, I pretended to be sympathetic. Every move she made, I counted in the shadows. On the day of discovery, her team walked in with color-coded folders detailing my counterfile was already on its way, with bank statements, time-stamped, surveillance footage, and a DNA report confirming the terminated fetus was Elliot's. The papers rustled like the wings of a trapped bird. Her lawyer's grin vanished. She went completely white. She was celebrating her victory, and her lipstick was the color of fresh blood. It was a rhythm I had rehearsed for months. He was her gym trainer, transferring the deed to a shell corporation owned by my brother. My asset hiding scheme. I just smiled. The judge called for a recess. In chambers, the conversation shifted from what I would lose to what she would have to return. She refused. Pride is a powerful drug. Good, the court record would be public. So I stood there, center stage, holding Exhibit 47, a signed confession. My wife had drunkenly scrawled her signature on it 3 nights ago, after Elliot ghosted her for a richer social media influence. It read, "I fabricated claims of abuse. I diverted marital funds. I coerced testimony." I handed it to the bailiff. Silence rippled through the courtroom like a shockwave. Her lawyer lunged for the paper, or the exit was unclear. The bailiff blocked him. My wife finally spoke. I said, "You can't." She shrieked. "I already did," I replied, my voice steady. "The assets you tried to seize now legally belong to the Harrow Children's Foundation. It's an irrevocable trust. You sued a man who, by your own demand, legally owns nothing." The judge reviewed the document and his gavel fell. Case dismissed. A motion for sanctions was granted, redirecting half of her estate to cover my legal fees. She collapsed into the chair that, moments earlier, had crowned her queen. Outside, indifferent snowflakes fell like confetti. Reporters swarmed, but I walked through them like a ghost. Freedom tasted clean, metallic, and inevitable. There was no wedding band, no anger left, just empty space where a future could grow. I slipped a final envelope into her lawyer's hand. Inside was the deed to her boutique, with a foreclosure notice stapled to the back. In the taxi, my phone buzzed. A text from Elliot, begging her for money for his rent. I blocked his number. The city blurred by as I traced a single line on the window, cutting the past and present in half. Sometimes you have to lose everything to see what was truly yours, and sometimes you have to give everything away to prove who never deserved it.